a deadly shooting in Hickory Hill with connections to Memphis rapper Yo Gotti. Fox 13's Lakia Scott joins us live tonight from St. Francis Hospital. That's where the victims were taken. Lakia, what were you able to find out? Good evening to you.
Good evening, Daniel. Well, at least 5 police sources have confirmed with Fox 13 that the person killed is Anthony Mims, also known as Big Jook. Now, Big Jook is the brother of rapper Yo Gotti. Now, we were at that scene earlier tonight. Police say 2 men were shot outside Perion's restaurant and event center around 4:15. Now, that's on Winchester near Kirby. According to the Memphis Police Department, the victim was inside a vehicle at the time and was brought here to St. Francis Hospital, where he was pronounced deceased. Now, I'm also learning there was a second person who was shot and was also taken to the hospital. It has not been confirmed who the second person is, but we do know it is a man, and he was airlifted to Regional 1 in critical condition. Now, the Memphis Police Department spoke with us today in a press conference. Let's listen.
Right now, we do have video that we're analyzing, but we don't have a clear suspect identified at this time. But we know that a weapon was used, a firearm was used in this incident. We do feel like the individual that was shot was possibly targeted by the suspect.
Can you tell us whether one of the victims is Yo Gotti's brother?
I can't confirm anything yet.
Now, again, at least 5 police sources confirmed with Fox 13 that the person killed is Anthony Mims, also known as Big Jook. Big Jook, again, is the brother of rapper Yo Gotti. Now, according to police, there is at least 1 shooter, but there may be more involved. Daniel.
Fox 13's Lakia Scott starting our live coverage off at 9 with major breaking news. Lakia, thanks.
Oh, man. So this is a crazy developing story, bro. The orchestrated assassination, you dig, of Big Jook, Yo Gotti's big brother. So usually I don't condone into like conspiracy theories and shit like that. But it's just one that's just on my brain that I just want, and I'm just hypothetically, and this is some shit I'm making up, like, and that it's really. It's possible to me, right? And I know some of y'all probably think like that, because I think I might have seen one comment say that. And I was like, oh, all right. You know what I mean? People think like the same way. Okay. So, it's like, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Let me just put a disclaimer out there. This is allegedly, this shit is so crazy to me that it's so believable. It's so crazy because it's so believable. So motherfuckers is Yo Gotti backdooring his own brother. Why would he do that? Why would he do that? I know some of y'all think the same thing. I seen, like I said, somebody even put that in the comments. Well, the assassination of Young Dolph was a pretty big like situation, bro. Like enormous, gigantic. You know what I mean? Gotti and Dolph had been going at it for a little bit of time, man. And, I was just telling my homie yesterday, I was like, yo, when I knew that Young Dolph was like really crazy, like, or brave, or whatever, however you want to say it, because they say there's a difference between being brave and stupid and crazy and all that, was when I first heard them nigga make that song, Play With Your Bitch. Don't play with me, play with your bitch. Because I don't remember nobody really going that hard at Gotti ever. Like, nigga said something about V-Slash. Nigga said something about, even though Jook was the one allegedly be for V-Slash. If you don't know who V-Slash is, in my J-Main voice, do your homework. Artist from Memphis, a female. She was kind of, I don't want to say she was getting put on by Juicy J, but Juicy J was really fucking with her at one time. So that's who the dyke was that Dolph was like, yo, you beef with a girl, you beef with a dyke. She won't no girl, like, she's like a nigga, you know what I'm saying? And it was another cat that they said, was it Boo Dirty? But other than that, nobody really went at, and then especially nobody with that stature of Dolph, like, that nigga was like, he wasn't a local rapper. So naturally, with all that attention and all that, and the money is behind all of it, you're gonna have a lot of eyes on this situation. It's not like I'm not. If they would have did something to a local rapper, it still would have been. I think it's a sad situation, but I think the attention wouldn't have been as heavy. You know what I'm saying? So, what reason would he have the back door? Being that, like everything I said about how heavy and how big of a presence and how much publicity the Dolph murder got, assassination, however you want to call it. If it is, true what the government was pointing towards as far as with the Hernandez, Govan, and Big Jook supposed to have been the nigga that lined it up. That's what the streets say. That's what the government's alluding to. Even though they saying Govan was the, excuse me, I kind of lost my voice. Even though they saying Govan is kind of like the mastermind, or is the aim, he is the mastermind, and straight dropping them other niggas is the hitman. How else would you get out of this? If you was Gotti, right? And this is like this is the first time I'm even doing a motherfucking conspiracy. You feel me? How else could you get out this? If you feel like the chips, like the walls is closing in, and any day now the Fed's gonna come. And I don't think Gotti would do this, but it's like it does make sense. It do make sense. Get your brother up out of here. You just so happen to get on the plane and get out the way right before that shit happened. Ooh. It's definitely. You have an alibi. I was on the plane. I was just at the funeral and I was on the plane. For two, you have a reason to do it, because if these feds come about this shit, because this shit looking like this look like a gang war. It look like a gang beef. Now, it ain't no young niggas, but it don't matter. Age, it doesn't matter, especially with the feds, nigga. Why you think they went and got the mafia back in the day? Them niggas was 50 and 60, and them niggas was old as shit, most of them. The big dogs in the mafia. It looked like a gang war, bro. So, naturally with that, murder, who knows what else is behind. Could be drugs tied in. For just different situations that's all, how you got it, culminate? It's culminating to this whole thing. Get him up out of here. Set him up. Set him up to upset him. That's me and my nigga Future. We used to say my nigga Fade. Shout out my nigga Fade. Set him up to upset him. It's very plausible. It is. And this is just some conspiracy shit. And I know I'm not the only one. Like I said, I thought about this and then I seen some comments say that. I was like, oh shit. So this is just a guess. This is some shit I'm making up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just like this. Check it out. All right, just like this. Just like Lil Durk and King Von, the murder case they had in Atlanta. Everybody magically dies on that case except for Durk and Bezu. And then once it come down to the day of Durk having to face the music or, the trial having to start, hella bands got killed in Miami. Vaughn got killed in motherfucking Atlanta. Bezu ended up fighting the case and he went back to Chicago. It's now they say, Fannie Willis, the DA, say there's not enough evidence to charge him. Durk is no longer irresponsible. You know what I mean? It's a crazy theory, bro. It's a crazy theory, but it's not like it's super duper far fetched, bro. I mean, let's put it like this. Say Big Jook never got killed, and let's say in 2 months the feds come, or whoever come. They like, nigga, y'all got to answer for Dolph death. All these other murders tied to it too. That when I say tied to it, we don't know for sure, but we know that people who are on each side have been dying in this CMG PRE shit. Now, this is another thing I thought about. I see Paper Route J Fizzle. I see Snoop Bands. I see Woo. They popping bottles. They like, we smoking on this pack. We da da da. You know how it go. But who ain't speaking up? that you would think so. Who ain't speaking up? You should be worried about the niggas who ain't speaking up. Think about it. It's people that, and my bad, y'all, my voice. It's people that are in more of a position that was closer to Dolph. And they like, which is smart. But don't look at what's in plain sight. Look at what's not in plain sight, what's behind, you know? Like, hold on, why this nigga ain't say nothing? That was like, or why this person ain't? Fuck. It's all a theory, though. It's all a theory, bro. RP Dolph, bro. And as far as Big Jook is concerned, man, listen. Regardless of the fact, bro, you reap what the fuck you sow. That's for anyone. You mock the man, or the man, he made fun of you, call you his big sister, Yo Gotti's big sister and all this. Okay, you mocked his death. Now, that's why nobody can really be mad at Jay Fizzle and them, PRE, whoever, the fans, like nobody can be really, bro, it's the same shit, bro. But it's just a theory, bro. Something to think about. In no way, shape, or form do I have any proof of this, or I'm trying to say this is what it is. I'm just saying, isn't this shit kind of interesting? Y'all let me know what y'all think, though, man. Like, comment, subscribe, notification bell. Long live Dolph, I'm gone. Yeah.